In other words, freedom of religion, freedom of worship allows people to choose if they will worship a god or a tree or whatever, or nothing at all. That's freedom of religion, right? So again, if you go online, you will find definitions probably far more complex than that. But as I said, I'm a simple man, so I'm going to try and keep it simple. Now, why is this an important topic? Why does our church place such emphasis on this subject? Well, number one, it's not that common to have religious freedom. South Africa is one of the exceptions in this world, the United States being another one. But if you just go into the area known as the 1040 window, countries like China, North Korea, many of those regions, you do not have the freedom to worship peacefully or without government interference. And if it's not government interference, like in India, where on the surface there is religious freedom, you still have militant religious groups who will go against what the government says, and they'll just persecute people in any case, and the government will do nothing, either because of bribery or fear or whatever. Maybe they even agree with the persecution going on. And of course, we could think of many countries, most countries in the Middle East, with the exception being Israel, although we could have a lot to say about Israel, but the point is that most of those countries in that part of the world do not have the freedoms that you and I have in South Africa and in other countries like the United States. So it is important that we understand this subject. It's important that we even get involved in defending the rights of others to have this freedom, which is what our church, I'm very happy to say, is very heavily involved in fighting for the freedoms of people in other parts of the world where this is not a guarantee.